looks like my skin just has, like, issues. Yeah, dude, I've heard the DOC are really good, so...
Excuse me, hoity-toity governor.
I've heard the DOC is really good, so, the fact that they're still around doing shit's really good. It'd be good to get some shit for them. I don't have time to play Soze. Honestly, the thing is, if I play Soze, he's like long-term investigative. The first day I played him like months ago, I just took a million photos and I was like, bro, I can't play this character in this situation because I won't have the time to do it. At least for this, I can like read the lore shit offline and chat with people, and then you know, just sort of pop in when it makes sense. Because I feel like that was definitely a boiling point, but I mean, I can understand both sides. Like I said, I don't think there's necessarily anything based on what the justices said was actually like bad. But when I question things, it's more so to get their understanding of why they would do it. And I think there's like a logic there that it's justifiable to an extent that it could be perceived that way, but that doesn't mean it doesn't violate other parts of the Constitution and shit, and that's why I think the due process needs to be there, because the judges admitted that they had to discuss the outcome rather than it being rather than it being like an open and close case. They had to discuss it, right? And I feel like that in our law at least means it's like a judicial thing at that point, and it needs to be gone through the due process. So I don't know. I'll just talk with some people and see what they think, honestly. I don't think it's as crazy a deal as everyone made it out to be, really. I mean, sure. I mean, I actually don't know all of the rest of it, but my perception is purely on this only, you know, this one piece of legislation. I haven't watched all the fucking drama and clips. I just knew there was like chaos happening, and to be honest, I don't really give a fuck, and I couldn't be fucked watching it, so waking up and doing this sort of shit is sort of fun. So hopefully at least we can get something in place that makes it work and is interesting. But I think like one of the bigger problems is like how impeachment is perceived. That like if roleplay is still good and shit's happening, I don't think like full-blown removals, unless it's really just like shit, should really happen. But at the same time, when you're in an authority type position, there definitely needs to be much more severity based on certain things. But I also wasn't aware that Koil put that thing in November, and I'm surprised they didn't say it till then. That's like actually mind blowing. Because realistically, I would say personally, and but that's why I also didn't say it there, like to judge it there. But I would personally say that law is more of a representation of the current law than the legislation that should have been repealed, just based on the Constitution. But that's why I want to get other people's opinions and see either way. But that, like, I mean, I think that's a pretty valid argument. And if the court was to come to that purely, it's a lot easier to, like, I guess, you know, argue that one point and see what comes up with other people, and, you know, see what happens, I guess. But dude, I forgot what it's like to sit here with my computer going and making my balls sweat.